There's a graveyard in the pines where the wild dogs feed, where the ghosts drag chains through the kudzu weeds. Mama said the valley was a mouth that swallows fear, and once it tastes your footsteps, it'll pull you near. I heard a woman scream where no woman should be, and the creek turned black right in front of me. Then the air went still like the world lost breath, and the shadows leaned in like they hungered for death. Sky split open like a wound in the night, and something in the dark said, "You're mine by right." Down in Blackthorn Vale, the devil walks upright, collecting broken hearts by the cold moonlight. Blood on the branches, bones in the shell, souls get hunted like a fox on the trail. Ain't no prayer strong enough, ain't no holy tale. Your death is the law down in Blackthorn Vale. Found a rosary snap beat scattered in the mud tracks, dragging backward like they crawled through blood. Saw a girl in the river with her eyes still wide, whisper my name like she never died. Branches twisted around me like a noose pulled tight, and the woods breathed heavy like they knew my fright. Heard bones crack under footsteps not my own. Heard a low voice humming from the hollow oak tree, saying, "Run if you want, but you'll still come to me." Down in Blackthorn Vale, the devil walks upright, collecting broken hearts by the cold moonlight. Blood on the branches, bones in the shade, souls get hunted like a fox on the trail. Ain't no prayer strong enough, ain't no holy tale. Your death is the law down in Blackthorn Vale. I saw lanterns floating through the trees in a line, like a funeral procession trapped in time. Faces in the glow looked hollow and pale, murmuring secrets they were damned to tell. One reached out a hand, made a moonlit bone, and whispered, "Child, you'll die alone." The ground beneath me churned like a living grave, and roots crawled up like they came to enslave. Cold breath circled me like a crown of frost, and the dark said, "Nothing here forgets what is lost." Down in Blackthorn Vale, the devil walks upright, collecting broken hearts by the cold moonlight. Blood on the branches, bones in the shell, souls get hunted like a fox on the trail. Ain't no prayer strong enough, ain't no holy tale. Your death is the law down in Blackthorn Vale. The wind turned red with the smell of rot. Saw faces in the fog of the ones he called. Hands in the darkness clawed at my skin, trying to drag me down where the lost begin. I screamed at the sky, but the sky just grinned, and the night closed in like a hungry sin. I felt the earth tremble under hoof and heel, heard a heartbeat drum that wasn't real. The devil's silhouette rose tall as the pines, with a shadow for a face and fire in his spine. He said, "Every step you take is already mine. You were promised to me before your first sign." Down in Blackthorn Vale, I heard my fate call, but I spit in the dark and I refused to fall. Devil reached for me with a grin, gon' stay the earth tremble under hoof and heel. Heard a heartbeat drum that wasn't real. The devil's silhouette rose tall as the pines, with a shadow for a face and fire in his spine. He said, every step you take is already mine. You were promised to me before your first sign. Down in Blackthorn Vale, I heard my fate call, but I stood in the dark and I refused to fall. Devil reached for me with the grain gone stale, but I broke his hold, left him gnashing in the gale. If you hear my voice echo like a morning wail, it's a warning to stay out of Blackthorn Vale.